The Indian game begins by controlling the important e4 square with the knight, rather than a pawn. c4 builds a strong center by controlling the important d5 square and creates a square for the knight to come to c3 without blocking the c-pawn. e6 opens up a line for the dark-squared bishop and prepares to castle quickly, while preparing to push a pawn to d5 and recapture with a pawn if captured. White develops the bishop and attacks the center. This strikes at the center to fight for space. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. Recaptures. This moves the bishop to safety. A very strong play. The knight is kicked by a pawn and must now move or be captured. This move puts the knight on a safer square. This defends a pawn that was under attack and had no defenders. This overlooks an opportunity to create a passed pawn. This allows the opponent to eventually win a pawn. Now white can't stop black from winning a pawn if they make the right moves. White develops the knight and attacks the center. This overlooks a better way to tactically win a pawn. This misses a much better move. This misses an opportunity to centralize a knight so it controls more squares. Castling kingside tends to be safer than queenside because the king is further from the center. Both kings are castled and ready for the middle game. The rook is now on an open file, which helps control squares across the board. This mobilizes the knight, allowing it to control more of the board. This threatens to kick a knight. This is the only good move. This stops the opponent from being able to kick a knight. This offers an equal trade of pieces. This allows the opponent to capture a pawn and win material after the follow-up trades. That pawn capture will win material after all trades are complete. Takes back. Recaptures. Developing the bishop and increasing influence in the center. This offers to exchange pieces of equal value. That's fine. This takes an outpost, a square where the knight cannot be kicked out by a pawn. This threatens to eventually win a pawn. This threatens to capture a knight and win material after the follow-up trades. This threatens to tactically win a rook. Right on target. This forces the opponent to double castle pawns. Takes back. The game was close to balanced, but now black is worse. The game is still close to equal, but white lost their advantage. This is the strongest option. Recaptures. This threatens to capture a bishop and win material after the follow-up trades. This prevents the opponent from being able to tactically win a bishop. Very precise. Ignoring the threat on the bishop, a difficult move to see. This overlooks a better way to defend a pawn that was under attack. Takes back. Recaptures. Takes back. Right on target. This defends a pawn that was under attack and had no defenders. This creates space for the king to move in case it is attacked. This offers an equal trade of pieces. This overlooks a better way to move a queen to safety. Pushing a passed pawn. Black's piece has moved to a square with greater activity and control. The passed pawn moves towards its goal. This is the strongest option. That's not a mistake, but it's not the best move either. White was better off, but now their position is winning. This offers an equal trade of pieces. This activates the king in the endgame by getting it off of the back rank. The piece finds a new active square. After all captures, this is an equal trade. Recaptures. Very precise. One of the best moves. A solid choice. An active king is critical in the endgame, and getting it off of the back rank is the first step. A very strong play. One of the best moves. A solid choice. Right on target. A very strong play. One of the best moves. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. takes back. A solid choice. A very strong play. This steps away from the checking pawn. This is a fair move. That's fine. That's not a mistake, but it's not the best move either. This is a fair move. That's fine. One of the best moves. A solid choice. That's not a mistake, but it's not the best move either. This is the strongest option. This is an equal trade. Recaptures. This defends the attacked pawn. Very precise. A very strong play. Right on target. This steps away from the checking rook. This is the strongest option. Very precise. Right on target. One of the best moves. This is the strongest option. A solid choice. A very strong play. This evades the check from the rook. One of the best moves.